Are you looking for the best cordless vacuum in your budget? Well, in today's video, we break down the top 5 best cordless vacuum that are available on the market. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability, and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below, and also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. The 5th product on our list is the Dyson V8 Absolute. The Dyson V8 Absolute is now a pretty old model, but it's still a reliable Dyson stick vacuum cleaner with powerful suction, up to 40 minutes of battery runtime, and a handy mechanism for emptying the canister. When it's full, I had to use a chopstick to release clumps of dog hair that always built up between filter and the wall of the dust bin my older Dyson V6 Animal. It's not as powerful as newer Dyson stick vacs, and it lacks many of the features that make newer models so appealing, but it's often on sale. So if you want a cordless Dyson, but don't want to spend a lot, it's still a solid option. Up next in the 4th place is the Shark Stratos Cordless. If you want a powerful stick vacuum, but you're seriously short on storage space, like you need to keep it under the kitchen sink or tuck into an awkward RV's nook, the Shark Stratos is the cordless vacuum for you. That's because the shaft, or the stick part of the vacuum, folds in half, making it about half the height of most stick vacuums, so it's truly easy to store this thing in really small spaces. The charging cord plugs right into the vacuum, too, so there's no dock to bother with. The hinge in the shaft can also be used when cleaning if you need to get into awkward spaces. When I tested this in 2023, Shark claimed this was its most powerful cordless vacuum, and it did not disappoint. In fact, it was almost as powerful as the Shark Vertex Ultralight, a corded and since discontinued Shark stick vacuum I used to recommend. Though not as smart or techy as a Tineco, the Stratos does have dirt detection technology. The brand calls it Clean Sense IC and adjusts the suction power as needed to preserve the battery life, even in hand vac mode with the crevice tool attached. The 2 brush rolls on the motorhead have what Shark calls power fins, which are little rubber fins that help to pick up pet hair and also prevent any hair from wrapping around the brush rolls. There's also an optional odor neutralizing cartridge, which really just masks bad smells, but not in an unpleasant way. The scent reminds me of Downy's Laundry Scent Booster. This vacuum is on the loud side, and unless you find it on sale, it's somewhat pricey compared to other Shark stick vacuums, including this similar Shark Stratos that's available at Walmart. That said, there's a 5-year limited warranty on it, 2 years on the battery. The 3rd product on our list is the Tineco Pure One S11. I first learned of Tineco through its life-changing, literally vacuum mop hybrids, and I was pleasantly surprised by their cordless stick vacuum cleaners too. The most surprising thing about the Tineco Pure One S11 is that it's incredibly quiet. The second most surprising thing is that it actually has powerful suction, and not just for something so quiet. In my testing, this Tineco stick vacuum cleaned as well as and more quietly than the comparable Dyson V8 Absolute model I tested alongside it, and it was even better than the V8 in its hand vac mode when I used it to clean my car. Like the Dyson V12, this is a smart vacuum with a dust sensor built into the floor head to automatically detect suction power as needed in auto mode. The main body has an LED display with alerts for battery life, clogs, and other malfunctions. And there's a lever you can flip to keep the trigger button down if you don't want to hold it down for the duration of your vacuuming session. A pre-filter cleaning tool allows you to use the vacuum to kind of clean itself by vacuuming the dust out of the tube-shaped mesh filtered. Cleaning similar filters on a Dyson stick vac is a messier job, and all of the filters, including the HEPA filter, are washable, but they do need to be replaced occasionally. Second on our list is the Dyson V12 Detect Slim. The Dyson V12 Detect Slim is a great lightweight stick vacuum cleaner, especially for small spaces and quick cleaning jobs. In fact, when it came out in June of 2022, this 5lb stick vac was my all-time favorite Dyson model, thanks to some innovative features that make it easier to use than earlier models. Despite its smaller than standard dust bin 0.09 gallon capacity compared to the V8's 0.14 gallon capacity. Unlike both earlier and later models that require you to hold down a trigger while vacuuming, this stick vac has a button you can push to turn the suction on and have it stay on, push it again to turn the suction off. An LCD display alerts you to remaining battery life and when it's time to clean the filters. You can easily switch between power modes Auto, Eco, and Boost at the push of a button. And in Auto, this vacuum detects dirt and debris and automatically adjusts the suction power as needed to prolong battery life. The battery charges more quickly than earlier Dyson models, 3.5 hours versus 5. You can also buy an additional battery and change it without any tools, yet another improvement upon earlier Dyson models. If you're short on space or don't have pets, this is still a great option. Unfortunately, the suggested retail price has remained the same, $650, since this model was released in 2022, but it's often on sale. Finally, the top product on our list is the Dyson V15S Detect Submarine. Since I started testing vacuum cleaners in 2022, I've recommended Dyson vacuums, specifically the brand's cordless stick vacuums, for their suction power, ease of use, durability, and versatility. The Dyson V15S Detect Submarine, released in 2024, is the most versatile model yet because it's a powerful Dyson stick vac with the addition of a wet mopping floor head. The Submarine was Dyson's first foray into wet floor cleaning. There's a vac mop now too, and this space-saving multitasker can vacuum all types of flooring, including hardwood floors and high and low pile rugs and carpets. And it can mop your hard flooring with a continuous stream of clean water. This isn't considered a true mop vac because it doesn't vacuum up larger debris and mop simultaneously. But not even the best cordless vac mop has enough suction power to truly vacuum rugs and carpeting, especially if you have pets, and this still does both really well. You just have to swap floor heads between jobs, since everything to do with wet mopping is contained in the Submarine floor head. Even in the wet mopping mode, it will collect small debris and filter it into a debris trap for easy cleaning. It can be a little annoying to change out the floor heads, and I don't always use all three. But when I want to get my floors really clean, I do my first pass over rugs, and to get larger debris off of hard floors with the digital motor bar head. Then I hit my hardwood floors with the fluffy optic head, a smaller head with a microfiber roller, and little LED headlights to illuminate fine dust particles you otherwise wouldn't see. Finally, I switched to the Submarine wet roller head to mop. This also comes with all of the standard Dyson stick vac accessories, including a crevice tool and dust brush. And that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.